Dogs aren't known as man's best friend for nothing, and since people often form very close bonds with their pet dogs, when the sheep Dolly was cloned successfully in Scotland in March 1997, it led some to consider cloning their beloved pets.
A clone, layman's version, a clone is created by uh, getting a tissue sample from the dog to be cloned, the donor dog, and then getting an egg cell from an anonymous dog and enucleating it or taking its nucleus out and inserting the dog to be cloned, his DNA into the cell, and then putting that into another dog who serves as the surrogate mother.
So this is not all that different than when humans get somebody to be a surrogate mother. They take the sperm and
Yeah. But
the woman's egg.
no sperm is involved, and no man needs to be involved. No male needs to be involved.
But so can a clone be created from any cells, or are male and female reproductive cells required?
No, it doesn't have to be reproductive cells. Like Snuppy, the first dog that was cloned in South Korea in 2005, was the sample they took was from the ear of the original dog.
But since it isn't completely just the other dog, the one dog, is the clone an exact replica of the original?
It isn't always. They do, the companies. There were two companies marketing it. Now there's just one, but they guarantee a physical duplicate pretty much. And though it doesn't, not every clone that gets born is a duplicate. They can just keep doing it until they get it right. So there's often like surplus clones created when they do this. Actually, the first company that actually said they were going to clone pets was a company formed by the head of a religious sect called the Raelians. And they pretty much said when they announced that this is just practice and we're going to work our way up to people. And they claim they have cloned people. Not too many people believe them, though.
Well, how does this cloning work within the religious thinking of the Raelians?
They think we're all clones. Rael, just to give you a little bit of background, had like a religious experience after meeting a space alien, he says, and later was taken to their planet and learned that everybody on Earth is already a clone, and the religion, sort of like regular religion, teaches you to be godly, Rael, and you'll have your just reward. The Raelians say, if you live up to things, that you'll get cloned.
Didn't a scientist working with the Raelians claim to have cloned a human?
Yeah. I think they're probably claimed to have cloned over 100 by now.
Is that likely?
No, I don't think so. Most people think don't take them too seriously. But
Well, can scientists tell if an animal or a human is or isn't a clone?
that's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. They can tell. They can look at it. They can determine whether an animal is cloned from another animal, is a legitimate clone of another animal. But I don't know if they can, just given an anonymous animal, determine that.
Well, you'd have to have
Probably
the
not.
DNA from the original.
Yeah, they compare it to that.
What was the first cloned dog Snuppy like?
Snuppy, I met Snuppy when I went over there, and Snuppy's a little bit strange. You can hear Snuppy's wails like long before they got him down to me. He moans a lot. He lives pretty much he lives in the laboratory in a crate. Gets out 3 times a day and is well taken care of, but and has human contact, but he doesn't live a dog's life by any stretch. And he's, I guess, 6 now, and he's been several more clones, and he's mated the normal way as well with other dogs so they could study the offspring of clones.
And do clones mate normally? This is not like a mule, is it?
No, clones can go ahead and do things the regular way.